Welcome to Up On Taconic, a reoccurring podcast that explores the world of Taconic High School from students, staff, school programs, and all of the great things that happen here each day. And welcome back to Up On Taconic, being brought to you by Multimedia, the Multimedia team here at Taconic High School. I am your host for today's episode, Reed. Today, we are joined by current and former members of the Boys and Girls Club here in Berkshire County, Alex Bubba White,
What's up, everyone? How we doing?
Cameron Stockton,
How's everyone doing?
and our very own TOD here at Taconic High School, Keiland Cross.
What's up, guys?
In today's episode, we are going to be talking to the Boys and Girls Club staff about what it's like working at the club, how the club is involved in the community, and much more. All right, so first of all, how's everybody's days going?
Pretty good.
Yeah, can't complain, Reed. I'm here with good people.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to be here. Thanks for setting this up.
No problem. I'm glad. I'm happy I'm doing this after so long. I wanted to do something with the club for a while. So, anything interesting going on soon for you guys that you'd like to share?
I mean, right now we're in the heat of basketball, getting that going. With that going on, we have jiu-jitsu classes.
Mm-hmm.
We have baking classes. We have swim lessons as usual. Hopefully get the pool going with more guys and girls.
100%. We also have like sign language, I believe, at the moment.
Yeah.
We have like leadership programs going on. Club essentially is in full swing for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Usually happens right about now, and it doesn't stop until March?
Yeah, actually my personal favorite, triple play.
Triple play?
Yeah, triple play. It's a great program, food program from Monday to Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You guys get to come in as long as you're active in the club, and that can be doing homework or listening to music, hanging out with your friends, enjoying the moment.
Right.
You guys are eligible to get some dinner.
Sounds
So
good.
a key to that program, too, is you do have to be an active member of the club. So you do need a membership to the club, correct?
Correct.
Which
I forget.
is between 3rd grade and 12th grade. It's a one-time fee of $25.
23.
$20 with 3 with the service fee.
Yep.
And then you can get the free dinner through that.
All right, that sounds good. So tell me a little bit about yourselves and what you do.
I'll take it. I got you. So I am the program coordinator down at the Boys and Girls Club. Essentially what that means
It's Alex, right? Alex Bubba.
Yeah, sorry. So Alex Bubba White. Go by Bubba. Only Alex when someone's mad at me. So I'm the program coordinator at the club, and I kind of oversee the sports programming as well as like an after-school program, which Reed was a former member of. I just want to point that out. Reed the GOAT.
Oh, yeah. I was there for, I forget how many years. About 6,
I was going to say 6.
Yeah, about 6.
Yep.
After COVID hit, I stopped going.
That's all right, man.
That was a long 2
But yeah,
years.
essentially, I'll do whatever the club needs.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been kind of like that, but now I have an actual hat to wear in the building, so it's kind of nice.
Can you tell us a little more, though, Bubba?
Yeah.
When did you start at the club?
So my junior
Do a little
year,
background.
Yeah. So junior year of high school, I started working at the club part-time,
Mm-hmm.
just in drop-in areas. So that's like the big gym, small gym, teen center, game room. Used to have to do like locker room duty back in the day, things that were not that fun. Skate rentals, weird miscellaneous things. Yeah, I'm 31 now and started when I was 16. So about half my life I've been working at the club. And if you add the years I was running around there being a knucklehead, it's probably close to 23 years of my life, 24 years I've been in there. So,
Wow, that's a long time.
yeah, man, it's pretty obvious, but it's simple to call that place home. You know, it's very, very comforting. And like the vibe has never changed. It's weird, but it's still like the same energy like when I was younger. It's like kids go there to have fun, be goofy, run around, be safe, obviously, but like it's just a place to like express yourself and beat yourself at the end of the day. And I love the place.
Yeah, man, you're a legend there.
I appreciate that.
Anyways,
Takes one to know one, though.
Cam, what about you?
Cam Stockton. I'm the program director. To some people, that's close to Bubba, but second in charge. Many hats on me right now. I also run the water program. I also run triple play, as we just talked about. I do a whole bunch of grants and so forth to make sure the kids, you guys, you have the right resources in the building.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a huge thing also, Camp Russell, run all of camp. It's a great time. Backstory, started out in the club when I was, Reed, I might have been a little younger than you.
Really?
Your brother when you guys started?
I was like 4 or 5. I forget.
Yeah, I started around about 4.
Mm-hmm.
Started working at the club when I was about 16. Started at camp doing maintenance. Came up, started working the little gym, just like Bubba, locker room, go through the works, right?
Stripes.
I feel like it's tradition at that point, right?
Mhm.
After that point, I left for college, and then I came back and did a full-time role as the health and wellness director. And then past 5 years now, been in this role, but full-time about 10 years now. So it's been pretty good, man. It's been amazing to see everyone grow, especially Keiland. Bub, it's hilarious. I feel like a truly old guy now.
Oh, God.
And you doing this is awesome.
Interviewed by Reed right now.
Reed is crazy.
That's the wild
I don't know
part,
what to do
dude.
right now.
Oh, my
surreal.
Lord. Yeah, good times definitely at the club. And you also used to work with your brother Dan there, right?
Dan the man Jocelyn.
Not his actual brother.
Nah,
Ah,
we're all fam, right?
Brother from another mother.
In the
fam.
club, we're all fam.
I was not informed of that.
That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
It's those 3-letter names, man.
I feel like it's even today I still get called Dan, and I'm like, there's a huge height difference.
All right. Keiland, you used to work at the club. You're now a TOD here, though. You want to talk to us a little bit about your time at the club?
Yeah, I'd love to. Just like these guys, I was a club kid from Pee Wee basketball. So that starts in kindergarten and first grade. So I was playing basketball kindergarten, first grade. As soon as I hit third grade, I spent every single day at the club. I was a club kid through and through. It's where me and Bubba developed a really good friendship. After school, all-stars, basketball, I was at the club. When I was there in high school, high school kids didn't really go there as much, not like they do now. So I left after high school, tried to get a job back. I didn't get a job as young as these guys. Took me a little longer for some reason. But I finally got hired while I was going to school at BCC. And I worked there part-time but full-time hours while I was at BCC. And then when I played college basketball at MCLA, I was still working at the boys club through and through up until I became the athletic director. And then I left in 2021. That summer was my last summer there. And I took the job as a TOD here. I moved to Boston for 3 years, and now I'm returning as a TOD. I love the club. It's an incredible place, and I met so many good people there.
Definitely a story. All right.
And I got to work with you, Reed.
Oh, yeah.
The legend.
For a very long time.
For everyone who's listening that didn't know, all 3 of us worked with Reed.
Oh, yeah.
Since he was in kindergarten until now.
Yeah.
Reed
now
we've known
towers
Reed
us.
for a long time. So
I was about to say, I remember the time he was actually smaller than me.
Yeah. It was
Oh, yeah.
sick, dude. It was cool.
I was being carried by Bubba when I was.
Probably, dude.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, my Lord. All right. So, what types of things do you deal with on a daily basis at your job?
Reed, you name it, we do it.
Yeah. I mean, the best way to answer that question is, right, we have our office hours, right? And then by the time you guys get out of school, you head to the club. It's about, 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yep.
It's you guys, keeping you guys entertained, right? Make sure you guys feel safe. Make sure you guys feel welcomed, right? And making sure it feels like home, right? And like we said, it's a family. It's a family business, right? We keep everything close-knit. We always have each other's backs, and it's just about you guys. What do you guys need? What do you guys want? We can make it happen.
Bubs, let me jump in here before you go.
Yeah.
I would say part of the reason it was such a seamless transition for me from the club to Taconic as a TOD is because it's it's very similar. Like the heart of the club is building strong relationships, relationships that last a lifetime. You know, when they see you at the store, as you know, like your relationships with us are going to last a lifetime. Whenever you see us again, we'll have full conversations about your entire life. And I think that's like the most important thing at the club that you learn is that like it's whatever the kids want, but you're building strong relationships and peer mentoring them for the rest of their lives, not just for the time that they're in that building. If they ever need you, there's so many people that can just call you at any point or see you in the street, and they're going to come up to you and ask you a question. So I think part of being at the club is just building those really strong relationships.
I would agree 100%. So to kind of backpack on that, I've always kind of said that being even a part-time staff at the club, you're essentially like obviously a role model. The kids look up to you, and like whether you know it or not, they might not want to exactly be you, but they want to emulate the things you do and act the way you act sometimes. But essentially, you're just a big brother to a ton of different kids, like kids who come from, you know, one background, another. It's very diverse, obviously, but essentially, you are like a beacon of light for them. Like not every kid goes home to a very like warm household, we'll say, right? So the time they spend in the building, at least for myself, it's something I want to make sure that when they're there, they like have a reason to return, right? They have someone they can talk to about their favorite sport team or YouTube video they saw, whatever it may be, right? So you're lending like an ear when kids need it, right? You're watching them, obviously supervising, making sure nothing crazy happens. But like I always felt like I was a big brother to hundreds of kids on a daily basis. And what does a big brother do, right? You look out for them, you make sure they're doing the right things. If they need something, you try and do what you can to get it for them, right? Like essentially, yeah, like the role model big brother bundle is what you need to work at the club and be successful. Anyone could work anywhere, but in order to like mean something and like have an impact in the building, you have to embrace that like I'm here to take care of people role. It's super important.
And it comes with a weight and a responsibility too, that when you sign up for that type of job that you need to hold to. So the kids need it, and it's important, and it lasts a lifetime.
Yeah, man.
It's that willingness to make an impact. You said it perfectly, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the way you
You
guys
got to commit
explained
to it. That's really what it is.
it.
It's something we all have in our heart, obviously, to like be kind and caring and giving and like nurturing, but like day in and day out to do it for people who you don't really get a reward, right? Your reward is like years down the road when you run into a kid, you know, interviewing you, or even in the market as when they're an adult pushing their kid in a stroller. Like they see you and they're like, oh my God, like, do you remember me? Like you used to blah, 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 right? And then they have some story that like to you in that moment, it was like legitimately nothing almost. It's just part of your day. But to them, they remember it 10 years later, and it means something to them like 10 years later. So I guess just having like that lens and that optic of being like, okay, yeah, I'm here to work, but like essentially you're there to like guide people and change lives. It's a blessing. It really is.
That's great. Just working with kids all the time, trying to change their lives a little bit in some way, definitely makes an impact. Oh, all right. Well, I guess we'll continue without Keiland for a minute. He has to go do something. So,
Busy man.
Duty
yep,
calls.
busy. Yep, duty calls. Hold up. So, where was I? What are some of your favorite memories from the time you've been working there?
Glad you said working, because that puts somewhat of a timeline on it. If you just said favorite memory, brother, I might need 35 minutes to think. But from the time I've worked there, favorite memory.
While he thinks, Reed, I do think we have another guest coming on their way right now, Miss Thompson.
Oh, yes, Miss Thompson.
So she's on her way
Huge.
while Reed thinks about it.
Has all the stories.
Huge part of all of our
Do you maybe want to take your break here?
club life.
We won't. I guess you can join us in the middle of it. I think that will definitely work out. We'll definitely make something work out here. All right.
Come on in, Miss Thompson.
looks like that's our guest.
Is that our guest?
Heather.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
How are
What's
we?
up?
Good to hear. Here, if let's see where we can fit Miss Thompson in here. All right, sounds good. All right, guys, this is Miss Thompson. She's a teacher here at Taconic that works with 9th and 10th grade students in the early education CTE shop.
Do we have a round of applause thing on here, Reed? Because
I
think,
wish.
I was gonna say, if not, now's the time to hit it. I'm just saying.
We might. I don't remember. We might.
We won't blindly hit them, but now would be the time. Cue applause
Hold
sound.
on. Ooh. All right. Well, welcome in, Miss Thompson.
Thank you.
How
All
are
my
we
favorite
today?
People are in the room. It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. So, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks.
Great to hear. Great to hear. So we're coming off the question of what are some of your favorite memories from the time you've been working there. But first, we'll start off with this for you. Just tell us a little bit about yourself and what you've done like at the club before. What was your position?
Well, I started in 2001 teaching preschool at the Children's Center, and I worked there for about 18 years. I started to run the after-school program probably 2015-ish, and that's where I met all of the lovely staff that's sitting around this table.
That's great.
I was 25.
We're not age anymore. I was older than 25.
All right. So
Cut
let's
that part out.
get back to this question. What are some of your favorite memories from the time you've been working there?
So I will say I was thinking on it. I remember they were like, the kids were wild, but we had like these club sleepovers one time. We did it literally a boys' night sleepover one time. We did a girls' night sleepover one time.
Was that the one at Camp Russell?
No, it was in the Boys and Girls Club. Essentially, there was like so many like little sleeping bags down in the pit, and we kept everyone downstairs and fed everyone, did all that. But there was like curfew where everyone had to like go to their spot they were sleeping, and as you can imagine, when you have we'll just say 100 kids who are being told that they have to go to bed, you could just imagine like the giggle and conversation and things like that. That some of the things that I like heard in there was kids like whisper rap battling with each other. Like it was the funniest thing. They were such long, like I didn't sleep for a second. They were such long nights, but they were probably some of the like most odd but funny times I've ever spent in the club. If I had to pick a favorite, it could be the sleepovers. Also, super random, but when we did the mannequin challenge in the big gym, we had like, was it? Dude, I'm sorry.
No, that's
We
awesome.
I
had
think I was there during that
so many people just frozen.
There is video.
There's video evidence.
If we need the video, I can get it.
Oh,
All
I
right.
think it'd be great if we could somehow like put a clip of that in this.
Mm-hmm.
Would be phenomenal. But that was another high point. And I also feel like that was like, could be biased, but the staff in the building, that was like peak club vibes, I think.
Club family.
Yeah,
Family.
it was like thick at that time. It was awesome. Not that it's not now, but it was like everyone really knew everyone for like extended periods of time. It was so nice.
That's great.
But yeah, sleepover or mannequin challenge, that has to be up there. Has
All
to
right.
be.
What about any of you guys?
Want me to go?
You go.
I got it. All right, so I'm a big basketball guy. Not only did I play, but I coached and helped run the basketball program. I would say some of my favorite memories from the club were like maybe like February vacation, where like you have to go in early and like you all know like those shifts are long. Like most of the time we see all the kids after school. February vacation, we got the kids all day. So you come in super early, you're working all day.
Oh, I remember.
Then
that.
maybe I'd have to coach a team at night. It'd be tournaments where me and Bubba are starting clocks at 8 and we're leaving at 8 p.m. and we're cleaning up popcorn. And it's just like the constant, just the all day days when we were there. Hanging out and doing shooting competitions with Herb and Dan and Cam and Bubba. And just all the relationships you get to build, and like now watching these kids like grow up, like watching you and watching the kids that are in college, and we had kids that have kids now, and all of those moments together, coaching those teams, traveling to away tournaments, buying kids food because they're begging me for McDonald's, and it just is all the Camp Russell and being outside and having to deal with Reed, who doesn't want to do anything but sit by a tree.
We're calling me out.
We was trying to just literally read a book.
Reed and the
play
Turtles,
dodgeball.
and just it was one of the. It just, I love that place, and yeah, I love that place. There's too many memories. I couldn't pick one. I had to start spitballing a bunch.
That's kind of how it is.
Yeah, I'm being honest with you. Probably the funniest part of like when I first got back to the club was that first year of coaching basketball. And I'm like trying to remember all the kids, right? And I remember like, good 20, 30, right?
Yeah.
And then I have to deal with Bubba and Keiland coaching. And they pick the
everybody.
all, yeah, they pick everybody, right? I was like, I got my 2. I'll be all right. And then I was even coaching Coach Stan's son.
Yeah.
B Standard, right?
Oh.
Right.
Oh, dude.
Right. So I was coaching him. And then I was like, yeah, we're going to win a couple games. We didn't win one game. But you know what? We had a great time.
That's
And
what
it was awesome.
That's all that matters.
I bet you they remember that season like there's no tomorrow. Like such minor details. I bet you that whole team
Well,
remembers.
B
'cause they had
Standard
fun.
being taller than me now.
Oh yeah.
Towers
wow,
over me.
dude.
Just brings it
College
up.
graduate.
College graduate.
Wild.
Wow.
Williams,
Yeah, man.
Right?
Working a big boy job.
Old. Hashtag old.
Not a funny moment. But I told him no. But when a certain somebody, Devin Walker, wanted to play Peanut Butter River
Peanut
at
Butter
camp,
River.
I told him no after I jumped. And he
Career
jumped.
injury.
Right.
How'd you go out?
Yeah, PV River, dog. That's what got me.
I was like,
Tell them
got
that's
me.
Miss Thompson's son.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
"This is Miss
yeah.
Thompson's
That was
son,
Miss
right?" I
Thompson's
was
son,
like,
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
How are we going to explain this to your mother? I was like, awesome. Right. Awesome.
Well, I mean, remember the time he fell on the concrete and he got up and he had a big,
Big
bull
gash.
leg?
Little
Yeah.
What
unicorn
was your
horn.
favorite moment from the club, Miss
Oh.
Thompson?
I have to say, I don't know, so many, like you said, but like the events and the Justin Bieber baby rendition that we did.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Festival of Trees and going on field trips. But for me, what I love now is now that I teach high school, I get to see, I'm literally living the connection that you all made with these kids. I have goosebumps because we get to see them as like adults now on their way to being adults. And they are so connected to the club and to you guys. And it's just wild. Like kids that I taught in preschool, I'm now teaching in high school.
It's
It's
such a
just
cool
crazy.
concept.
It's crazy.
Oh my Lord.
And for me, having my own kids like grow up and you guys are family, right? Like we go to each other's weddings and births of children and just having you're my people, right? So that's my favorite part.
Oh yeah, that's great. Moving over to Camp Wrestle.
Wait, one sec. Can you share your favorite moment?
Yeah, Reed. Come
Oh,
on, dude. You're
I
holding
can't-
out
you're
on
the
us.
legend.
Oh, okay.
You are a club kid.
Like you all said, there is definitely a lot. I feel like there has to be.
What about when you won camper of the session?
Oh,
Come on now.
that was.
What about the time I got you on the pontoon boat, the speedboat, and a golf cart ride all on the same day?
Or the time that you beat me in 9 Square. Stuff.
Oh yeah, I love 9 Square. I love 9 Square so much. So, for those that don't know what 9 Square is, it's basically the structure that's like 9 squares, as it says, that's built with, what is it?
PVC pipes.
Yeah.
PVC pipes?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, and I tend to love playing that game. I jammed my finger in last year because of it, but, other than that, it was great.
It's like a violent mix between Foursquare and volleyball. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I used to be all the counselors because I'm like one of the tallest ones around.
Reed, your head's
got
going
me.
through the square up top, dude. You're just Godzilla in
You're
the
on
thing,
your way
bro.
to becoming a counselor. It's gonna get beat.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to be able
No.
to, actually not going to be able to be a counselor this upcoming year
Yeah.
because I'm still only 15.
Wow.
15.
Reed's a youngin'.
You could work with the preschoolers, maybe.
Ooh.
I could. That
you.
is true.
That's a good spot to start.
Yeah, moving over to Camp Wrestle, though. Do you have a favorite camper?
Whoa.
No, good
I have a-
counselors never have.
Yeah. Right. First of all, don't have a favorite.
Am I allowed to say Reed?
All right, I'll say it. I have a top 5.
All right, top fives, that counts.
Reed, you're definitely in my top 5. I will admit that wholeheartedly, and I think everyone at the club knows that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right.
And now everyone at Taconic knows that too.
True. That's very true.
Fair enough.
Hey, top 5 camper, not top 5 student. Okay, we're still working on the student part. We're still working on that part.
Heck yeah, dude.
All right.
We are around.
So we are going to go into our quick break, and we will be back shortly. And we are back on Up On Taconic, asking questions to our current and former members of the Boys and Girls Club about what it's like working at the club, things they offer to our community, and much more. So welcome back. We are back on air right now. So I'm going to ask this question to start us off. What is the Boys and Girls Club?
This was that dreaded question I saw before Reed. So you can surface level answer this, right? You can say, oh, it's a youth facility that, prioritizes the safety, well-being, and growth of kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of us in this room, including yourself, knows that isn't quite the answer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a much longer, more drawn-out answer, but it's a little different for everyone, I feel. But there's always like a connectedness where everyone will feel similar things about the club. Like the guidance part I talked about earlier, right? Where all of us who have worked at the club have been like mentors, big brothers, big sisters, to the youth, right? Club can mean family to some people, right?
Mm-hmm.
It can mean friends to some people. It can mean fun. It's like an open-ended, unlimited question almost. It's a great one, but it's like very hard to
have
just
one
pinpoint.
answer.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a feeling, right? Like
yeah.
when you walk in and everybody's excited to see you and they're asking you how your game was the night before and they're asking you, it's like a home. So
Yeah,
you walk
exactly.
in and it's just, I don't know,
As
it's
a
more
kid-
than a place.
I was about to say, as a kid, like even at an early age, basketball and everything, it was like, let me find my favorite staff, right?
Mhm.
And you always had that go-to staff member, and you can talk about anything to that person, right? That person can help you with homework, so forth, right? And like Heather said, it's a feeling, right? And you just gravitate to that place, and it feels you want to be there, right? You want to do everything that's in there. And when you see a staff member that you don't even know, but they jumping in the fun and they're goofy and they get out of their comfort zone, it makes you want to get out of their comfort zone, right?
There's definitely some staff I can name right now who do that.
Listen, I'm getting too old. There's only so many times I can do these backflips and everything. All right. For you
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
All
You
right.
did do backflips. I
Yeah.
remember that.
It's not happening anymore. But as a staff member now, it's awesome to like put investment into you guys, right?
Mhm.
You guys are the result, and seeing you right here doing this, like, it's a huge result. Like it's
Surreal.
yeah, unbelievable.
You should see him on Taconic TV. He
Oh.
kills that role too.
I heard
Oh,
last 2 weeks or so, he said, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he's
filling
been
me
great.
in.
Might have to check that
Yes.
out.
For
I've
me,
done-
I want to let you know this, Reed, before. I just think that the Boys and Girls Club is like a melting pot of everything together. Like, it's family, it's love, it's joy. It's like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be at the Boys Club all the time. Like, on snow days, I would try to walk there. My mom wouldn't let me. She'd pick me up and bring me. I would take a bus there if I could. And growing up, like, I didn't know what I wanted to do in my life, and I probably still don't know exactly what I want to do. But I had conversations about it, and like I just remembered the feeling that the staff gave me when I was a kid, and I was like, I want to do that for other people. And that's kind of how I went into the Boys Club, thinking like I want to be the person that someone was for me. And the Boys Club is just like, it's the best place on earth.
It's
The best place.
It's more, right? Like I feel like when I was younger, it was more gravitated towards sports, right? But I feel now we're touching every base possible, right? Sign
Yeah.
language,
I would agree.
martial arts.
There's
right?
something for
music,
everyone.
Music production.
You're feeding
now.
the kids. Triple play.
Yeah.
Triple play.
Yep.
We talked about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even I talked to you about it, but this right here, like a whole podcast, I would love it at the club, right? especially you high schoolers like
Sounds
running
like
it.
a partnership.
Yeah,
It is.
Cue
Awesome.
something up.
You
That
know?
definitely does sound like something fun.
You
Yeah,
know,
We
man.
can definitely think about that.
I think this is just awesome, and it's something
Any sponsors looking to make that happen? Holla at Reed.
Yeah.
right now.
All right. I think I'm going to skip what's the main purpose because I think we already covered that pretty much of the Boys and Girls Club. So let's move on to this question. What does the Boys and Girls Club offer to the community?
Yeah, essentially.
I mean, community service. We offer ice skating. Yeah, I mean the resources are endless, right? Childcare,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I was gonna say start young, right? Start with the little ones. Like
childcare.
you got the childcare, you got the preschool, the after school
I mean,
program,
I-
swim lessons.
Right.
Yeah.
I went through it. My kids went through it. Childcare, like Keiland said, swim lessons. We go all the way to basketball, right? 3 years old, kids start at. And then you go from ice skating, learn how to skate, right? And we want to touch base on kids learning how to skate and play hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking, life skills, right?
Yep.
We teach them that, and we do that with baking and cooking classes, and it translates into triple play. And some of the kids help out and they serve meals, and they get to interact with peers their own age, right?
And also, I would like to add that the community-based part, right? So we have, I guess I'll just call them youth leadership programs, right? So like it's Torch Club and Keystone. Torch Club is for middle schoolers. Keystone is for like high schoolers. And those two groups, like, firsthand impact the community. They'll do things, and sometimes it's just fundraising things to like help them, achieve something. But yeah, they'll do little things like trash cleaning, randomly might do a car wash, something random, little cash calendar, like little things where they have to challenge themselves to get out of a comfort zone and maybe go ask a stranger with adult supervision, hey, would you like to donate money to our whatever program or, this goal that we're working towards. And obviously I would say that's similar to like life skill things, but it also shows kids that like, if you work for something together, things happen and they're usually good.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah. So I would say like the leadership programs are like huge as well. And they do affect the community firsthand because not only are the kids in the community doing it, they're going to be part of the community someday. And if they understand like the importance of community, then they're going to be contributing members and, amazing adults.
Yeah, giving them social skills is definitely one thing.
Huge.
That's great.
You ready for this one?
Hmm?
They offer jobs for teenagers.
We actually
Teen
encourage
jobs.
Yeah.
Like they want teenagers there to come
Yes.
work there and like learn about like accountability and learn about like working and then calling out and like all those things.
Yeah.
So they work with high school kids all the time. And I know a lot of kids in this building either work there or have applications in there right now. If you don't have one, get one in there.
There's always spots.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's something to do in that building for
16 or
everyone.
older.
Yeah, got to be 16 and up, please. Sorry, Reed. I know that stung, but sorry, Reed.
We'll get there.
We'll get
100%.
there.
Dude.
We'll definitely get
No
there.
doubt about it.
All right. So I'm going to go back to this thing. I heard you guys are trying to start a podcast at the Boys and Girls
man.
Club
That's
yourself. Do you have any insight on that you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, so I had this idea a while ago, a couple of years ago, and I wanted to give you guys, the youth, something more to do, right?
Mhm.
Something that piques your interest. And what do you guys like most? Music. What else? TikTok, talking all over the place, right? So let's build on it. So I partnered up with a couple people, the BIC. I don't know if you guys know that, Berkshire Innovative Center. They helped me build a tech lab, and then which has like 3D printers in it, and then I wanted to build off that.
3D printers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. And I wanted to add in some music production stuff, right? So your little setup right here, we have everything.
Expensive.
we have those in there, right? And thankfully we have some past employees that have some experience in it, and they've been helping out run music production classes.
Mhm.
And the kids been going in and making their own beats, and it's phenomenal. It's actually like surprising, and the ages go from right now we have 3rd graders all the way up to 9th grade coming in. Love to get more of the high school kids involved. Right,
You guys are creative, man.
Right.
Get in there.
right now I'm gonna do a little shout out. Warren Dews, that's Doozer. He helps out in the teen center. I wanted to get him and you and a couple others involved in trying to set up an actual podcast.
All right.
You know, and run off the platform.
All right. I think that would sound great. Honestly, I would love to help out with something at the Boys and Girls Club because I'd like to offer back. Because, you know, I've been there for so long and, you know, it feels right to offer back to people from my past and just, you know, help out, you know?
I think
Love
But it's all about.
I was gonna say I also think BGC TV has a ring to it. Just saying.
Ooh.
BGC TV.
Hosted
A lot of letters,
by-
but come on.
hosted by-
BGCYT.
Whoa.
Where's the boy?
Who's it by? Reed?
Reed?
Question mark?
I mean,
Yeah, right. Fire that one up again,
Gotta
dude.
find that.
if I can actually find it, then yeah, I would definitely.
Find that button.
Again, we'll cue that. No.
Oh yeah.
We got it. We got it to work. We got it to work.
I love that. There had to be one on there, dude. I knew it.
Yeah,
I
I
had
knew.
faith.
It's through a different menu,
You should
but
have showed Bubba that.
I had faith. Yeah, dude. Now I know the arrows move it. It's bad. That's bad, dude.
all right. So I also wanted to bring this up. What do you think of the idea of the Boys and Girls Club potentially becoming a co-op program here at Taconic High School?
Heather, hit it.
All right. You mean if students here, part of their co-op is they go work at the Boys and Girls Club? Wow. Guess what, Reed? You're a little behind the game because we already have, I think, 4 employees that are at the Boys and Girls Club Children's Center that are co-op students here. So,
Yeah,
wait
right?
a minute. Reed is, I see what you're doing. You're trying to get in there before you turn 16. Is there a way?
Exactly. Is there a way?
So I think maybe in talking to Cam and Bubba, maybe they can go back. But I think expanding and having other shops, not just the childcare, would be really cool.
Absolutely.
Listen,
Child.
before I walked in here, I
Mhm.
even told Keiland this. I thought it was just carpentry and mechanics, right? But
Oh,
there's
we have 15 shops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so much to offer.
I don't know all of them off the top of my head. Do you know it? All
I
of them?
probably
when
could,
I was at
could
Taconic,
name 'em.
this wasn't here. I understand that,
Right, right.
So like to walk in and see like all this, it's amazing.
I think they had some sort of podcast before
Dude.
Oh, they had a radio. They had a radio
Radio.
station.
Yeah,
in
right.
Old Taconic.
because I know my
But
uncle
none
said
of this
something about
fancy
it.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is so state of the art, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely improved a lot.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm still speechless.
I mean, I will give
is
my
beautiful.
recommendation. If you hire other co-op people and you need Reed to do your advertising or your media, I'll give them a good reference.
I think that's a
Yeah.
solid reference. Can't
that'd
really get a
be
better reference than that. Let's be honest.
All right. Well, I think that's actually all I have. Wow. I want to thank Bubba, Cam, Keiland, and Heather for taking the time out of their busy days to join us and talk about the Boys and Girls Club. Thanks to our listeners for tuning on WTBR, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts from. If you have any questions for us, feel free to email us at taconictv@pittsfield.net. We hope you'll join us for next time for Up On Taconic. Up On Taconic has been a production of Taconic TV and podcast produced at the Taconic Studios in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, and this week featured current and former members of the Boys and Girls Club talking about their contributions to the community and much more. The show was produced using state-of-the-art Rode podcasting equipment and was taped in November of 2025.